Hello my beauties, and welcome to part 2 of Destiny Matrix Compatibility reading between Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina, his long-term girlfriend, now fiancée and future wife. In the first reading, quite interesting thing had happened, that I entered the date of birth of Ronaldo, Ron. Her date of birth was correct, but his date of birth, instead of February, I entered August in Destiny Matrix Calculator. Whatever mistakes are happening actually in life, they are not mistakes, and this is one or another way of subconsciously channeling some important information, as it happening quite often in my practice. For example, like client, before a client with unique matrix come in, or with career request, asking, wondering about her career, I am seeing like post on Facebook right before she's applying for consultation, job ad to look after lighthouse with a salary $1 million, 200,000 per year, like great salary, yeah, but it comes with some type of hidden responsibilities and duties and skills you need to have to apply for this job. So here we go, the same I believe in case of Georgina and Ronaldo, the compatibility that I shared, the major message of previous compatibility, which was wrong date of birth of Ronaldo, it was built around Destiny Matrix Energy 22. And the main message was that they most likely will regret getting married, because it will put Energy 22 in a trouble. It will give more responsibilities, and responsibility is something that Energy 22 hates and prefer like to delegate it somewhere else. And you can see his Energy 22 in career and football player, yeah, they given the maximum of physical strength, here 11, yeah, but management, etc, this is up to club manager and so on, up to team. It's not that only him playing, yeah, so responsibility always can be dumped on someone else. In a marriage, when you have incompatibility 22, you already cannot dump responsibility on someone else or something else, and this is killing the marriage with a light speed. But before your husband and wife, if you just boyfriend, girlfriend, you can always dump a responsibility, you can always step back and say you're nobody to me, and so on, I owe you nothing. But it's not how things are in the marriage. So no escape for Energy 22, and my major prediction was that like in a year most likely they gonna fall apart after marriage. And it was confirmed by Destiny Matrix couples transits. In this, let's say, fake reading based on the wrong date of birth of Cristiano. In this compatibility we have authentic dates of birth, I want to believe, yeah. And what are we noticing here? Quite unusual compatibility of High Priestess and Magician, let's say. If you have energies 1 or 2 in your Destiny Matrix, you already stand out from the crowd, you're already special. You already not as everyone else, okay? You already stand out. Of course, the leader mute settings, she will be the leader and he will be the follower. This is like mute settings. Now let's speak about, in previous compatibility, we had 1866 karmic tale, and I told love spell, love magic karmic tale. What we noticing in this one, but in previous, like I was not able to understand in which way this love spell karmic tale gonna unfold, because they were checking one another boxes like completely 100%. She was able to produce what he wants and he was able to produce what she wants, but now situation changed. So let's return to attraction levels. He needs in a woman strong 18, energy 18, and here she's having in a karmic tail and she's having planetary is very very strong 18. But also he needs strong 11. In a woman he needs strong energy 11. Where? And this responsible for longevity of relationship and responsible for marriage itself in his case. Where the hell her 11? Nowhere to be found. But energy 11 can be to a certain extent substituted by energy 1. Remember, energy 1 is carte blanche, but in terms of like love spell, in terms of love magic, in terms of manifesting forbidden fruit, it's like this. And she's very much into material with energy 3, yeah, 3, 4, typical, let's describe it in a negative way, but it can be described in positive way to a gold digger. Material, how much money you have in your fucking purse, it's life or death of relationship. So simply, I could not believe, and I will not believe, that someone with this energy in the core fall in love with him being a full football player. I am not tracking them much, but let me Google. Georgina fall in love with Ronaldo when he was poor. What they telling online when they met, where he was financially. They are describing the horrible life of Georgina before she met Ronaldo. Look, from what I see, look, and she is my life changed the day I met Ronaldo, revealed rise from poverty. Again, energy 3, 3 and 4, it's the same. Energy 6 may fall in love with whatever weird shit, like they don't care if they partner rich or poor, or they don't give an F. This type of person, and this is normal, please, this is normal, it's natural, this is natural need of this energy as air for you to breathe, yeah. Of course, if you will have 9 in the core and you behave as energy 3 or 4 as whole digger, yeah, for you it's not okay. It's gonna break your entire life and screw you. But for these energies, we have a green card as energy 7 have like from universe license to kill, license to serve in army, license to be violent. Energy 7 has this license from universe, and they will not be punished. Again, I'm not talking about karmic tales, please. If you're 7 in karmic tales, then it's questionable and needed to be investigated. Your taboos and your green lights. Here, green light to be a hold digger. So she literally, in best case scenario, manifested him as a person, maybe even after meeting him, yeah. Or worst case scenario, taking into account her karmic tale, she truly really did some type of juju on him. She either ordered, either tried herself, and it worked, because in her case, her soul was very experienced black magician in the past. In this incarnation, she was not deprived of magical powers, she still possesses them. But the point is very interesting will be to observe, to come to conclusion is it true or not. Because if in this incarnation she will be using her powers to break will of other people and influence the destiny, she will be badly punished. Could be with diseases like cancer or fast burning, and this everything gonna happen at the peak of her happiness. So if something like this will be happening to her in her life, based on destiny matrix knowledge I possess, I can guarantee you that she actually did juju, love spells on him to get him as boyfriend and get him as husband. So let's observe, okay, how things will be there, because this will be the sign. But in terms of gold digging, marrying rich, for her it's natural and she should not agree for less. If you have core 3 or 4 and you are marrying poor dude, you breaking yourself, you are destroying your own destiny. Okay, girls, keep this in mind. It's normal for women with energy 7 in the core to marry someone poor and grow rich together. That's natural scenario for her with 7. Girls with 3 and 4, you cannot, you must not, you shall not do this under any fucking circumstances. Only rich purse aka man must be in front of your eyes. That's okay. The way how you will get this man, if she got through black magic, if she got him attached, because still she lacks what he needs in a woman as a spouse and long-term girlfriend. She does not have it, okay? She lacks what he needs from her very much. So think about it. Quite interesting situation here in terms of attraction levels. So like here karmically they are connected through bad karma only. For long term no, and possible what is helping them that he is mostly away from home and maybe they are seeing one another, I don't know how often. Again, who would tell me? For wife, she also does not qualify with her matrix. For his wife, she does not qualify. If we're talking about strong 11, like, and look, Dubai Bling, LG, like, woman like this mostly gonna qualify for wife position in his case. She sort of. Now about her, she needs a strong 18 in man. He's having again planetary and karmic here on love. They have the same love language, by the way. If you have the same energy here, like it's about having the same love language, so it's easier for you to communicate, of course, for couple. And she needs strong 8 in a man. And 8 is very karmic energy, and 8, please remember, lover of freebies. It doesn't have strong 8 for them to be connected in spiritual way. So they only connected through minuses. 8 here, again, lover of freebies. If she can get without working lifestyle that she's having with him, she gonna love him even though he does not have this 8 in his chart. But for her husband, that gonna help her to heal this karmic tail, gonna help her to develop like better personality. 8 is like karmic teacher, sort of, yeah, husband who is karmic teacher, who knows a lot, who able to connect the dots, help you to understand what is causing what in your life. Yeah. Based on what I see, attraction levels definitely between two of them will be karmic marriage, and definitely sooner or later they will divorce. It's not about forever compatibility, not at all, but it's about harsh karmic lessons both of them supposed to learn. And in terms of timing, they are approaching towards this timeline, let's say, where they will be learning these lessons. And for her, it's okay to have rich husband, but if she is not working and only like housewife and not working like in areas of those energies, yeah, it's gonna hit back all the freebies, everything that she's gotten like for free in her marriage. It's gonna hit back, and one moment of time there will be rock bottom. There will be a rock bottom. Now about the compatibility. Again, energy 9 in the core of it and damaged by karmic tail. Very bad situation. This is very bad, very negative. The core, it what keeps you together. If the core energy damaged by karmic tail, again, you are together for harsh karmic lessons. You are together for harsh karmic lessons. And 1899 here, whatever happy pictures they are portraying, happy family with many children, yeah, millionaire code in visit card, yeah, this very happy family lifestyle, it's all lies. 1899 is very deceptive energies, and 9, what keeps them together, is damaged. What keeps the two of them together is broken. Completely broken. Energy 9, again, when you have very surface level interactions in a couple, you lack of deep spiritual interests. This type of compatibility is supposed to push people into spirituality, and I shared a lot of videos about 1899 compatibility. It must push you to unlock, towards unlocking some interesting type of knowledge together. It's good if you are a couple like of a spiritual teachers, like my teachers, yeah, they established matrix school together and so on, so on, so on. It's good if you doing this type of job work. In their case, what they doing, she's doing her Instagram, even though she's a 9, but she's showing off as 15, like all her Instagram as a person who studied karma, yeah, with her entire Instagram she is planting with her sexualized, excessively sexualized pictures, she is planting karmic seeds of a future breakup, sort of. But this could be, again, remember in first video I told that the similar matrix, this woman, the other one, Bonnie Blue, how was the name? The first one who slept with 100. Dark magician karmic tail. This is past life memory to collect energy, sexual energy of other men. Looking her Instagram, drooling, maybe doing some stuff to pleasure themselves, and she's collecting all this energy from them due to old memory of being dark magician. Subconsciously she may do it. Subconsciously. So in their cases, like, for her will be much better to have a style like and portray herself to be perceived by society as like Kate Middleton vibe will be very great for her. And if she would be doing this, it would indicate that she is on her true path, that she is fulfilling what she's supposed to fulfill. With what she is posting, I opened her Instagram and there was like, OMG, what the hell? Like OnlyFans model page. It's definitely not mom of 6. It's like someone who is, I don't know, very strange vibe. Very open, very provocative pictures. Married. So right now already will be married woman, yeah, but before was in relationship still. Very negative for her matrix. When you see this, you already understand instantly this is in minus. Because if this wasn't in minus, she would be manifested through these energies, this elegance, aristocracy, grace, everything. And if her 9 in minus, modesty, again, shyness, energy 9 hips. And when I opened, there was like a black dress, like barely covering her. And this pink, a small pink person, or right on it, it was like shit. Even symbolism was screaming there, like literally. Signs and symbols. I understand if you have this in minus, if you have 9 in minus, definitely your compatibility in minus too, it's screwed. One way or another. And 1899, and I was giving you examples of TV series, yeah, which to watch to understand the dynamics of how this 1899 works, that both partners has dirty secrets from one another, they hiding a lot of stuff, they not honest with one another, not open, and so on, so on, so on. So when they divorce is just a matter of time here. The longevity of the relationship only thanks to what? Something from here. Some type of delulu. Some type of delulu. So what else to be added here? Definitely there will be at some point in the compatibility dynamics lesson unrequited love, and due to this love becoming unrequited anymore, huge misfortune, even though they may feel fortunate together, yeah, but the huge misfortune for sure on the table, and it's coming. And even death within a family. I think this already played out. Death of children within family, incompatibilities is 13 and 5. Someone, I think one of the children like died or something. Let me go. Because I need to understand if this program already played out or it's still on the table. Because after this, there will be opening space for this program to play. Okay, Georgina lost a baby or something. Lost her son. The couple shared news that their son died during childbirth. Yeah. So you see, could be as well losing a child, could be, but this is just beginning of black juju. If she did on him, to keep him together with her, to keep him around, well, her desire to find a rich man, that's okay for her energy, yeah, for her matrix, but to keep rich man against her will, that's not okay, and that's more of this karmic tale. And here they have in their compatibility death of like children, death of family, significant family member. This will be interpreted, you know, death of significant for them family member. And that was son. And next there will be unrequited love and like huge misfortune. So karma to unpack. This is quite interesting, girls, I'm telling you. What else do we have here? Interesting thing I want to add about this karmic tale. This is physical suffer karmic tale. When a person either physically suffering a lot himself, and being a football player, yeah, you need to train a lot, you need to like really, he willingly signed for this, for physical suffer. Through sport, he decided to close this karmic tale through sports, doing sport and physically suffering, because football players, they in risk of getting traumas and so on, so on, so on. But the rest of you, you may unlock this karmic tale through taking care of people who are physically suffering, or through your own diseases, physically suffering on your own. You can do it in good way, and he had like potential from Matrix to do it in good way, to physically suffer in good way, because he had a lot of like sport, good body energies, good physical shape energies. I love it, it's so energetic, it's like energizer type of vibe, yeah. He had like this green card from Matrix. Okay, you can physically suffer through exhausting your body in training in a football. Another interesting aspect, again, unrequited type of love among his ancestors. When male masculine highs were forcing females like to love them, taking female by force, sort of marrying a female who openly did not love them, but they were so obsessed and insisted on marrying. So in this incarnation, very dominant man, yeah, among his ancestors, very dominant, taking things they want by force. Could be even taken like women, like a war bounty or something, again against their will. His family has a history of unrequited love marriages, okay. And here, having this soft and weak energy too, he is getting in position of being manipulated by a woman, by female. He is getting in this position. So definitely he is completely under her heel as magician. She is in charge there. And it was proven by photoanalysis. I analyzed few pictures of them. I didn't post just yet. But it's very clear from the pictures together who is the boss in the couple. So this is karma returned to him, and most likely he will be doing a lot in this marriage, in this companionship, against his will, sort of paying off like ancestral karma and changing pattern a little bit, but in an unhealthy way. And still this unrequited love, one moment in time, a man here will decide that no, I don't want her anymore. And then for her will start really bad negative period, completely not lucky, and there will be a huge tower moment for her, especially through finances. Millionaire program in the visit card, again, they are portraying themselves as a rich couple, rich in resources and rich in children. Here a lot of children together on kid-parental relationship. So the number one, what you're gonna have in this marriage, you're gonna have a lot of children together. Like you're gonna be like a large family or something you're supposed to have, and that's it. But then there most likely will be some type of burnout for them, for two of them. And I'm telling you that sooner or later I'm seeing divorce on the table, because they are clearly karmic partners, and there is high probability that one of them under influence of juju, black juju love spells. This is very high probability. And she is having a lot of karmic energies, energy 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And looking at her behavior, what she posts, explicit pictures, that goes so much against her earth line. Karmic boomerang for sure is there for her. She is like right now, she's planting seeds of her future divorce. Because her style based on these energies on earth line is very much, she should give like Kate Middleton vibe, and she is not. She is giving so much this vibe, black dark magician vibe. So now let's check years. Right now they are 9 years together, is energy 11. So no, I'm not surprised that he decided to marry finally. He decided to marry her, tie a knot, to make a proposal, because energy 11 responsible longevity of relationship in his case and marriage. And this energy definitely pushing him to act in this direction. But again, he's acting towards karmic partner, not someone who destined for him. And the next transit for them will be energy 10. And that's when the Wheel of Fortune, she thinks right now, oh, I achieved my dream, I finally a fucking wife. Next year, after this big achievement, Wheel of Fortune, energy of good luck, gonna shift, and she gonna kiss rock bottom. And here we're stepping into energy 17, unrequited love on 11 years of their relationship, and 12 years could be separation and divorce. May result in loneliness, separation, and divorce for two of them. High chances, high chances. So let's wait and see. Quite interesting compatibility. Keep in mind, yeah, what you learned from here. And this diagonal already played out completely. So they lost sun, they lost, but it may repeat again. They have a lot of like cyclicity energy. They have energy 10. And what energy produced here? 18, 10, 10, yeah. They have like quite interesting, here, look, they have like very interesting frequency of compatibility, definitely magical. Started with your 1888, then 1899 in the most negative way, yeah. Then we have an 181010, and then we have in his demands on his side 181111. So it's definitely karmic, definitely. And energies produced in compatibility when they interact together for a while under same roof is so much against what he need, and the only thing that suppresses him, her strong will as magician, she may like shut down these desires of him and put him in the Lulu state for a while. But again, sooner or later it will come to the surface. He will realize that this love is not requited, and he will break the chain. He will exit this cycle, definitely and for sure. Very, very interesting compatibility. I would love to observe this couple. And in his case, of course, becoming successful much easier because diagonals, yeah, you are passing the same lesson one time. Here you have like different lessons at different time, which makes your life much more complicated. In her case, the same, even though 6 and 6 repeated here. A strong, like, this is type of situation in her lineage when both partners, like husband and wife, live together in a marriage, no one divorces, husband having side chicks, wife having side dudes. And everybody is okay with this type of distortion in a family system, a pattern when wife is cheating, husband is cheating, and both is fucking fine with this. This is type of scenario dictated by this ancestral diagonal 6-6. Everybody's cheating on one another, but you know these types of marriages, because this is not very common, because most common marriages were one of partners cheating and other loyal, yeah. But here we're dealing with a situation when everyone is cheating and everyone is fine with this cheating, like literally. And here again we have like strong like misfortune. People felt, especially guys, felt much less luckier after marriage, after marrying, or could be trapped, like baby trapped into marriage, you know, in her lineage again, like, and were not breaking themselves free from these obligations. And in her case, actually, what Ronaldo is supposed to break? The love line, and set himself free. And his energies, energy 11, is going against the current, and energy 10 going with the flow. Right now, by proposing to her, he's sort of going with the flow, because there are certain expectations. Oh, we already so long together, dear, why you not proposing, blah 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 blah. And for her, very important official marriage with a very well written prenup. I don't know if they gonna sign a prenup. If they don't, big mistake, okay. For him, it's not that important to sign a prenup. For guys with energy 11 here on the love line, what is important for their partner, like, to be much into different like sexual things. Sexuality is very important here. So in these compatibilities we will be looking into sexualities also, how much they satisfying one another, how good are they for one another. But based on this, like, energy 9, it's very so level. Okay, quite interesting compatibility with a lot of lessons in terms of like misfortune. Let's observe. But this one already played out, them losing significant family member, Akasan. This one is still to play out. Let's wait and see.